Alright, what's up guys? Hope you guys are having a great day, man. I hope you guys enjoyed a wild card weekend in the NFL. Those games were super exciting, and this game we got here for you guys today is going to be very exciting as well, man. One of my favorite games I've played all year. We go down early, we have a ton of fight late, and it comes down to the absolute wire as always. We're actually taking on the #1 ranked pro player in the entire league. He's currently 4-0, undefeated. He's been blowing everyone out of the water, and he goes by the name of Wesley. I'm sure you guys have all seen him before, man. I actually uploaded a video not too long ago on my channel of me playing him. Super close game as well. And like I said, this is gonna be one of my favorite videos I upload this year. We go down early, we have a ton of fight, and as always, the game comes down to the absolute wire, man. We're currently 2-2. I uploaded my first two games. We won against Pavin, a loss against Kiv. Last week we lost against Clef and won against One Great User. Neither game was really that interesting. I won't be uploading those, but just so you guys know where we sit, man, we are 2-2. We're taking on the undefeated 4-0 Wesley, who's in our division. So this is a big game if we plan on winning our division. So with that being said, man, if you guys could leave me a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys haven't already, man, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and jump into the highlights. All right, so here we go, guys. We're taking on Wesley, arguably the greatest offensive player currently in Madden. He's known for his reckless style of offense, not afraid to take shots deep, not afraid to throw anything really in coverage. You know, he's pretty solid on defense as well, one of those top players. And he is going to be using and abusing this playmaking ability on Deion Sanders. It is 4 AP, and with the flick of the right stick in any direction you want, that receiver will cut on a dime, burn man-to-man, and just absolutely get wide open. So that ability is insanely good. He's going to use his tight end a lot in the pass game as well. We're going to be running a lot of man-to-man at a 35 wide. I don't want to run zone. Wes has a ton of coverage beaters, and for that reason, I want to play more conservative defense, play man-to-man, and then mix in some zones. And right there, man, making it look like Urlacher versus Brady. Rich Gannon turning on the Jets, duking out Isaiah Simmons, and bringing my opponent to the 15-yard line. Right there, a super risky pass over the middle of the field is the playmaker, Deion. Now, I will say he tends to go ahead, put him on the solo side of the bunch, and then playmaker him towards the sideline. That way, you know, there's no real risk of me lurking it because I'm always going to be in the middle of the field, my user. Right there, however, I was a ballsy playmaker to the middle of the field. It ends up working out for him all right. We do get a big-time stop, and he's going to go ahead, kick a 3. So anytime we can hold Wesley to no points or 3 points, I feel like it's a huge win on our book, man. I'm a very defensive player, even though people are kind of know me for my offense. As right there, man, Bo Jackson almost just went absolutely crazy. I took my hand off the controller. It probably could have been a touchdown. And speaking of touchdowns, man, we get A-gapped. His guy glitched out, disengaged my right guard, and then the fumble on the ground. LT scoop and score, and an easy score there for Wesley to go up 10-0. So an abysmal start to the game. We had B on the post wide open right there, man. It is not looking good for us early right here, though. We'll take a nice little check down to Deion Sanders, bring us to the 19-yard line. And then on 3rd and 9 here, man, we don't have to get it all in one chunk, but right there, man, free play. We go ahead, get it as we throw, and then it falls right to his player. It doesn't matter, though. It was a free play. If you see that flag, that yellow banner pop up, it's most likely during the play. Most likely it's because your opponent ran into your tight end or ran into a different player. Pass interference or illegal contact, I guess they consider it. We're going to go ahead, get a free first down. So whenever you see that, man, don't be afraid to take a shot. We take a shot right here up top to Jerry Rice, but under pressure and inaccurate. This dude, Gannon, is so bad. I hate him. 4th and 5 right here. Nice little delay fade. Nice little route combo I cooked up right there. A lot of different crossing routes. He had to go user, and we hit him late with the delay fade for a big-time conversion on 4th down. If we didn't get that, man, we would have been in trouble early. Right there, good defense. I probably had B, but there was a defender in the area. I decided not to go to it. We'll take a sack, and that's the important part about stepping up, man. When you're stepping up in the pocket, not only are you buying yourself extra time, not only are you giving yourself more velocity and accuracy on your throws, but even if you do get sacked, you're sometimes even gaining yards, but at the worst, like losing 1 to 2 yards. So it's not that bad. We're going to be audibling down a lot as well. He's running this 3-3-5 odd glitch blitz as we throw an absolute dime there. But sometimes when you step up too far, man, it results in an illegal forward pass. That is absolutely back-breaking, man. That would have been a touchdown, an absolute beam. But right there, we'll go ahead, hit our playmaker of our own, Deion Sanders. Not really looking for a big gain there, not really trying to convert. Basically, just trying to get back into field goal range, making sure I don't lose any yards right there. We'll go ahead, kick our 3. We're only down 7, and we do get ball at half. I feel like we've played really solid defense as well this game. He's had the 1 dot to the tight end, but other than that, he just keeps going back to this playmaker right here on Dion, and it's so hard to guard, man. I feel like I have to play man because, like I said, he wants to go for these beaters. Speaking of beaters, right here up top to Moss, but Rod Woodson has Moss in an absolute snuggie. Kamara, I did not see him. He came off the sideline, hiding behind my coach right there. Unfortunately, not able to be a pick 6, but right here, man, we're going to go ahead, hit the tight end seam wide open. No defender anywhere near him. And we get hit as we throw for a throw out of sack pick. Oh my goodness, that was another touchdown. Would have been tie game right before half, and we get ball. So even with an abysmal start, man, we would have been in such a great spot right there. Unfortunately, it results in a throw out of sack pick. We're gonna go to half there, down 7. We're still in it. This has been a pretty tilting game so far, but when you're down, man, and you're playing these important games with $15,000 on the line, it's super important to keep your composure, because even if you do lose, you don't have to win every game, but you cannot get blown out, man. You have to stay close in every game, because in group stages, there's 4 groups of 4. You have to keep everything close. I kind of got bagged right there. I forced the deep post 30-40 yards down the sideline on the left-hand side. He was kind of sitting there kind of open. I don't know. I think the safety probably would have made a play on it, knocked it out at the very minimum. But Rich Gannon, man, an accurate ball was not even 30 yards with the receiver that I wanted to throw to. I wanted to throw the guy down the sideline. I can't be too mad about it. I should have just thrown the ball away and gone to 4th down, but because it was 3rd down, I tried to force something. Probably the worst overthrow I've ever seen in my entire life, or the worst underthrow, I should say. And Rich Gannon basically just gives Wesley another 7. So 2 defensive touchdowns for Wes and only 3 offensive points. I feel like we've been doing all right on offense, man. He's come up with some big stops so far. You know, he got lucky on that 1 throw out of sack pick, and then he got pretty lucky right there again. Finley was kind of open for a touchdown, but Gannon sails it over top. This time, though, Gannon will put it on a dime to Jerry Rice. And you know what? We still have life, but I'm going to take this second, man. I'm going to complain about Rich Gannon some more, because I hate Rich Gannon. All my homies hate Rich Gannon. He is terrible. His release is awful, but I use him because he has good mobility. He has good abilities. He has the hot route master and the gunslinger ability, but I am begging and pleading for a new quarterback, as right there, 2nd and 2, a big time intentional grounding is going to move West back 12 yards to a 3rd and 14. We have a chance to get off the field here. En route to Dion. I should have bit down on again with my user. He hits us with a playmaker for a nice little gain. He's going to go ahead, no huddle it on 4th and 9. We have to get off the field right here. He's going to go to a similar route combo, deep en route. He's going to go to Moss, but Rod Woodson has Moss in a bag this game. Rod Woodson playing out of his mind. Without question, my player of the game, keeping us in the game single-handedly. And right here, some nice little stick work of our own. Got to be careful around Sean Taylor, man. Sean Taylor on Rich Gannon. If he makes contact, it is going to be a fumble. 3rd and 8 right here. We have the drag wide open, and at least it wasn't a pick 6. A little bit unlucky for it to be a throw out of sack, but because his release is so slow, man, he just can't get that ball off. Another free play right here. I probably should have just hit something over the middle of the field. There was 2 people on that, but it was a free play, and that's big because that was 4th and 8. I think I had Y on the backside. We'll go ahead and take it though, man. We're gonna audible down and run. I try to have more of a balanced approach this game. I probably pass like 66% of the time, and then 33% of the time I try to run. I think it's super important in competitive Madden, man. It just makes it harder for your opponent because they have to respect the run as well. They have to set up some sort of type of run defense, and then they also have to play pass defense as well. It also allows you to help with game management, and right here, man, we don't have to worry about any game management right here with a minute 27 left. We'll go ahead, take our touchdown to Finley. Finally getting Finley on the board. That probably should have been his 3rd touchdown of the game. We'll take it though, man. A nice little switch up right there. I've basically been audibly down to I-form close from trips, running the ball pretty much every time. That was the first time we passed out of it. Well, maybe the second time. And we went ahead and just hit him with a tight end post, man. Tight end corner flag, excuse me. He burns his man, scores the touchdown, and Wesley has an opportunity for a money drive. A really nice defensive stand from us right here. He's going to go to Kamara. It probably would have been a pick. It falls just 2 yards short of Dion. Oh my God, we would have had so much green grass there with the fastest player in the game as well. He's going to buy himself a little bit more time here, though. Taking his time out, hitting Finley on the in route. 30 seconds left. He's going to go to the out route, man. Hitting Finley. He hadn't done that all game. It was actually a really nice route concept by my opponent. He's going to get to field goal range, but he's actually going to do something kind of stupid. I call a timeout, 14 seconds left. He's going to run the ball with no timeouts. 10 seconds left. He's going to spike it. And oh my god, he gets it off with 1 second. I thought we had it. Honestly, a pretty boneheaded play by him right there, but it ended up working out. He's going to go ahead for the ice kick, and he drills it, man. Pretty much right down the middle. So GG's to West. That was a tough game. I really feel like we played better. I just gave him basically 14 points. The fumble was a bit unlucky. The throw out of sack was a bit unlucky. And then we had the inaccurate pick six as well. So kind of an unlucky game, I feel like. You know, I certainly could have played a lot better, so I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I got super cheated. Oh, I should have won that game. I was pretty proud of the way I battled back in that game. Sometimes it doesn't work out your way, and GG's, man.